Welcome back to Something Good. I'm your favorite chef tender, Tammy C. And I don't know about you, but on a summer night, I love to throw a dinner party. So I'm going to share with you a few of my favorite recipes, appetizers, of course, paired with a fantastic drink. Okay, so the name of this recipe is the Chef Tender's Delicious Lasagna Cupcakes. So what you need for this recipe is a ground spicy turkey sausage, ricotta cheese, mozzarella cheese, and an all-natural Nisoya all-natural wonton wrap, non-stick spray by Healthy Chef, and a muffin pan. The preparation for this is very quick and very simple. First thing you want to do is take your non-stick spray and you want to spray each one of the individual muffin holes. That's to ensure that your wonton does not stick to the inside of the muffin pan. Then you're going to take 2 wontons. I like to use 2 because, you know, the ground meat tends to be kind of heavy and you want it to, you don't want the whole thing to fall apart. So I just kind of do them crossways like so. And I press them deep into the pan and you just continue to do that until you fill the entire pan. After you've individually filled each one of the holes, your first step is going to be to take a dollop of your ricotta cheese. Individually fill each hole, well, just a little ricotta, because if you know ricotta cheese, it spreads. It kind of goes a long way. So you don't want to use too much because it definitely will overpower the little cupcake. The next step will be to add your spicy turkey sausage mixture or whatever meat it is that you choose to use. If you notice, I keep saying spicy sausage turkey mixture because that's what I want you to use. But, you know, if you choose to use beef, you know, that's fine. It'll be just as good, I'm sure. And the last and final ingredient is the mozzarella cheese. So there you have it, the delicious lasagna cupcake. Now you drop this in the oven at 400 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes and it's done. For our delicious summertime refreshment, I have for you a delicious peach sangria. So the ingredients for this are a barefoot Riesling, Parmesan peach, which the majority of this bottle is already inside of the fruit. It's been soaking for 24 hours. Moscato Splasher. This one happens to be by a company called Friends. Are peach, pineapple, white grape. Okay, so you can use the picture of your choice, and the size and the amount is solely up to you. So I'm going to use this jar right here to make mine. So the first thing you want to do is you want to add your Riesling, whole bottle, of course. Now remember, your fruit has been soaking in the brandy for over 24 hours. So brandy, sugar, and fruit have been soaking. So they're well marinated. So you're just going to drop everything into the pitcher. Okay, the next step is to take your peach Parmesan soaked fruit and drop it into the container as well. Now you're going to take your spritzer because you want to put bubble. You want to add bubble on it. I'm choosing to use this Friends Fun Wine. It's a Moscato flavored. I like to stick with the sweet for this particular recipe. So you're just going to add 2 cans. But you can use ginger ale as well if you like. If you want it to be less sweetened, you can use seltzer water. Those are one of my quick tips. And there you have it, the peach sangria. So for my second dinner party recipe, this is the shrimp boulette or shrimp bowl. Now what you need for this recipe is raw cut deveined shrimp, 2 parboiled potatoes, jalapeno pepper, breadcrumb, white onion, white Vidalia onion, green pepper, and garlic, vegetable oil, and wax paper to lay your balls on. Off camera, what I did was I food processed the shrimp and the potato and binded it together. Now we're gonna add the rest of our ingredients. What I did omit to to tell you earlier was that you do need 1 egg. So let's crack that egg. I'm gonna drop it in. I'm gonna use a full tablespoon of jalapeno because I like the spice. I'm using all this garlic, baby. So that's about a tablespoon of garlic. Okay? Half the green pepper, because there's also a remoulade sauce to these shrimp brulee. So I'm gonna make that for you quickly next. I'm gonna use about half of this chopped white onion and about half of this breadcrumb. Okay? And you just want to slowly bind that together. You can season to taste. I'm going to add just a little bit of a Cajun seasoning and a little Old Bay. That's all you really need. And you see where the meat and the vegetables are outside of the batter? That's okay. It's all going to fry up really nicely and really quickly. So the next step will be to really get these ingredients like mixed together. If you have, I would suggest using a pair of, latex gloves and just really just getting in there and mixing your ingredients up together. Okay. You can also use a fish, a crab meat. Maybe just stick with the seafood because the meat it's gonna overcook because you're gonna have to cook that meat first, then recook it in the fryer. Now, while you're rolling these balls, you want to get your grease going. You're gonna turn your grease on at about a medium low fire. As you get toward the end of rolling, turn the fire up just a little bit. And 2 to 3 minutes on each side, and you're good to go. Eat while hot, because they're delicious. Okay, so what I didn't give you the ingredients to was my spicy shrimp remoulade. Now, what this is, basically, are the same exact ingredients that you put into your shrimp boulets is added into a dipping sauce. Now, this sauce consists of mayonnaise, Frank's Red Hot, jalapeno, white onion, green onion, garlic, relish. Yummy, yummy. Once you've laid out your wax paper and you've individually rolled your shrimp balls, here's a quick tip. If you have time, do it a little bit early before you're going to fry them and refrigerate them. What that'll do is that will have the ball will adhere together. Like all the ingredients will stick together better. Rather than putting it in the fryer immediately, sometimes what happens is the ingredients kind of leak out and they'll leak out into your grease. So let's drop them. Depending on how large your frying pan is, you can drop 8 to 10 at a time. They will take about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. Luckily, I'm using a larger pan, so I'm going to be able to drop all of mine at once. Just, you give them a little shake in the oil and allow them to brown evenly on each side. So basically, we're on the 2nd to 3rd minute of browning, and they're pretty much all the way done. Depending on how brown you want them, I started off with like new grease, so it's gonna be, they'll be a little lighter. However, if you want them brown, you leave them in longer. Just remember that this is shrimp, and you don't want to overcook your shrimp. But this is pretty much it, y'all. The shrimp brulee. The finishing product of my delicious lasagna cupcakes. Very simple, very easy, and really delicious. And if you spray your pan properly, do you see how quickly and easily they just pop right out, ready to eat? And you just place them on any type of a plate and set them out to serve. this is the final product of today's webisode of Something Good and my dinner party special. So we have, once again, the lasagna cupcakes, and we have shrimp brulees with the spicy shrimp sauce. Also a white peach sangria, which is delicious. I also want to thank you so much for being here. It's a good friend of mine, DJ Zah from the committee.
How you doing?
And this is a great friend of mine and college alumni, Pia, who are joining me today. So guys, let's try some of this food. So I'm going to serve you each one of lasagna cupcakes. You guys help yourself to the shrimp brulees. And let me know what you think. Let me know if it's something good.
I'm going to try this right now. Wow. This
Is something good?
is amazing. This is amazing.
Quick and easy, Zah. You were here for the whole thing. You saw how quick that was. You can make this stuff. I mean, I try to make these recipes very quick because I know, your time is limited and summer's short and you want to enjoy it and have a great time. So I try to make these recipes very quick and simple for you. That's why each of my webisodes are usually anywhere between 10 and 15 minutes long. Because you know what? I'm trying to give you something good really quick. I thank you guys so much for joining me. Zah, tell me a little bit more about the committee and where are you going to be next?
Well, how you doing? I'm DJ Zah, representing the committee DJs. We got Nassau and Suffolk County, Long Island. We got Mint, Long Island, which is at Roosevelt Field. You can catch us at the rooftop each and every Thursday, which is the happy hour thing from 5 p.m. to about 1 a.m. It's a happy hour. We got good food, good music, good vibes. Come on out, Mint, Roosevelt Field, Long Island.
So thank you so much for joining us again. I'm your favorite chef tender, Tammy C, and this is Something Good. Bye, guys. Everybody say bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I was pretending to
Breathing it into
but I'm
life.
breaking into the intro, but that was perfect.
All right, ready?